change that up a little bit.
And for the Calypso ladies, though, in terms of their shooting partners between Noel and McCollin, they're doing extremely well.
Yeah, they are. They're sitting pretty at 88%. Each shooter just missing a goal. Noel is sitting 8 from 9 at 59%, and Khalifa is sitting 6 from 7 at 86%. So they're doing pretty well. They just need a lot more supply. So if the attackers can get them more ball inside the circle, then more than likely, based on the statistics so far, they should finish.
I think so far we've seen it's a defensive match, a defensive war on either ends from both teams. Because the pair of Noel Green and Baptiste for Trinidad, and the pair which started out of Sterling and Wilson, which played majority of that first half, at least 90% of that first half, there were actually there were devils down on either end.
Yeah, they were, and the Jamaicans were quite impressive, and I have to play some credit to the outside people in Shanika Johnson and Rochester. The work that they did to set up the defensive plays for Latanya and Shamira, who came out for a number of intercepts in the back, was really, really impressive. So looking forward to what they can do on the other end. Green, Noel and Baptiste, they're like, well, in Jamaica we'd call them ticks. They're all over the shooters. They are contesting everything, and they're really, really physical, and I love what they're doing, and looking forward to seeing more of them in the second half.
Well, when I said devil earlier on, I don't want anybody to come and say devil. No, I mean them bad. They're really bad.
Right. Jamaican term, Sean. Jamaican term.
Yeah, they are the MVP so far. It's more of a defensive game though. When you look on the score, 24-14, 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, 24-14 at the end of the second quarter and the first half.
So the Calypso girls are bringing back Cassidy into center, which I think is a very smart move. As I said, she started that game with a lot of intensity in the center court. So looking forward to what she can bring. Let me just skim the Jamaican team. Yes, they have brought back Shamira Sterling. She's now at goal defense. And they have moved Giselle Allison out to goal attack.
So Allison is now goal attack. And they have actually taken out Natanya Wilson. So Kadian Duane is still in, and now she's playing alongside Sterling, and Wilson is off the court. And Janelle Fowler is on the court.
How could I miss her? And Green Noel job just got a lot harder now. I'm sure she's not really happy about that change. And straight away, Janelle is on the scoreboard. No surprises given the caliber of player she is.
25-14 is the score at the start of the third quarter. The second half on in a positive way for the Sunshine Girls. Can the Calypso ladies make their mark in this quarter? The contact call just outside the shooting circle, 24-14. And Cassidy tossing for the possession with Johnson. Almost stolen by Sterling, deflected off her left arm, but in the hands of McCollin, who takes the shot and scores. 25-15, 13 minutes on the clock.
McCollin continues with her accuracy. I think, again, a lot more being let go in this half. There was a number of things that I would call in that play, but let go. But one change that I noticed early from the Calypso girls, Noel came out and she assisted the play. I don't know if that's a set play, but she did, and it paid off, and she's in position again. And a jump shot from Noel.
I'm off my feet.
Sean is spinning around. He doesn't know where are we. Are we at the NBA? Are we at a netball game? But Noel has some skill, and I hope they can bring her some more into the game so we can see more of that flair from her.
If you watch the play between Wilson stealing the ball at the edge of the attacking and mid, and then giving the possession away, oh my word. Oh my word. Now I'm not commenting on that, but just going back, 27-16 is the score, and the movement we saw from Afisha Noel jumping up and connecting.
Khalifa just made about 6 dodges behind Sterling and she got nowhere, and there's Rochester coming through and stealing that one. Janelle is a bit high out of the circle. What is she doing out there?
Well, you'll see in a very short while Rochester lobbing the play between Baptiste and Green Noel, finding the outstretched arms of Fowler, who connects on the play. 28-16.
Beautiful connection between Rochester and Janelle. That's the second long feed into Janelle from Rochester. She's confident. I'm sure she's happy to see Janelle down there, who's a much bigger target, easy to feed, and an accurate shooter.
A turnover from the Jamaicans. Trinidad in possession through a George. Now Baptiste. Almost giving away the possession, though. Contact will be called on Johnson, who has looked good in mid-court and looked good defensively for the Sunshine Girls. Tossing for the possession once again. A lob inside to Noel, who takes the shot and converts over the long arms of Delaney. 28-18, 28-19.
I feel for Noel just now. Those long arms of Katie and Dehaney was blinded her, but for somehow she managed to get the shot in. And I mean, I'm impressed with Noel some more. She just needs more supply, because when she gets the ball, she finished.
I'm just making a correction here because the scoreboard was going up and down. 28-17.
Oh yes.
So I was wondering when they scored all those goals.
Sean, I missed that. I wasn't even here to back you up. I'm sorry about that.
Fowler collecting over Green Noel and converting. What a difference a player makes.
Sean, I'm telling you, I'm sure Green Noel thought she had that one. She was in front. Position was perfect, and she saw the ball coming and couldn't do anything about it. But there's a mini win for her. Outside, Janine looked a bit uncomfortable on the leg.
I'm going to tell you why. She was looking across to umpire Terrence Spirit, asking him through facial expression, why didn't you call a contact?
Yeah.
Because there's a contact between Green Noel falling over the foot of Fowler, but it was off the ball. I don't think Terrence Spirit actually saw it.
And guess what? I think Green Noel was a bit too excited with that win. She ended up showing it straight into the hands of the wing attack from Jamaica.
Oh, and poor communication this from George. And Noel of Trinidad, she cut to the right and the ball was passed to the left. 30-17, 10 minutes and 27 seconds left in this third quarter. The Sunshine Girls, they lead over the Calypso Ladies.
And that's unfortunate from the Calypso Girls. That was a nice circle edge drive by the wing attack Crystal, but just a lack of patience to wait on Noel to position properly. Noel was one-on-one with Katie and Dehaney. If she stands strong, she should be able to get that ball. But, I mean...
A loud scream from Fowler, collecting that play under the rim all alone and converting 32-17 under 10 minutes left in this third quarter.
Home alone play from Janelle. A bit weird that she has to scream out that loud when she's that size. I mean, the first place the attacker should be looking at is at her, but nevertheless, she did what she had to do and she got the ball and scored.
Sunshine Girl through Allison, finding Fowler, just breaking out the play and scoring. So 33-17. Now we see the gas being put to the metal, you may call it, and the Sunshine Girls trying to move away from the Calypso Ladies, but they have to answer, led by the coach McCollin. Althea McCollin on the sidelines looking very concerned.
Beautiful tip from Baptiste just now, and they need to convert this turnover if they're going to stay in the game. I'm
going to say something though, and I'm not bashing the umpires because they made a bad call. I don't think both were in the right position a short while ago, whether Cameron or Peart. But the ball was tipped outside by goal attack, and because I saw it, because it was right in front of us, but we were in the right position. So maybe they need an umpire like us to be there.
And I think the outside call on the sideline is to be called on the umpire from the opposite end. So he was right there. So I'm not sure what he saw.
But I think it was blocked somewhat by the wing defender Johnson, so he never saw it. So I'm not going to blame the umpires. But in the meantime, 33-19 is the score. Sunshine Girls leading over the Calypso Girls. Brilliant bounce pass to McCollin. A no-look pass to Noel. Under the rim, she converts. 33 to Jamaica. 20. Is it 20?
The scoreboard.
No, it's not.
The scoreboard is playing tricks.
19. 19. I do apologize. 33-19. The Sunshine Ladies over the Trinidad and Tobago Calypso Girls.
But Sean, that was a beautiful play from the Calypso Girl, and they were patient and they were strong, they were direct, and they found Noel easy under the pole. But just to point out something to you, looking at Crystal, the wing attack from the Calypso Girls, and the wing defense from Jamaica, Shanika Johnson, they're two very strong physical athletes, and they're having a good tussle out there if you zone in on them.
That's what netball is all about, battles, individual and team, as McCollin has given away the possession. She wanted Noel to move to her left. The pass was put into space, and Jamaica's giving it right back. Poor pass from Dehaney.
There's this friend we talk about from Cassidy.
Oh, brilliantly done. This by Sterling. Sunshine Girls looking is Rochester finding the shooter, none other than Fowler converting.
Shamira again to spoil the party for the Calypso Girls. They were having a nice build-up, but they didn't expect the long arms of Shamira to come in. And there's Green Noel again, almost there, but just can't quite.
Well, guess what? She tipped it, and that's use of intelligence from Fowler, because she realized it was short, so she tipped it to herself and failed to convert. However, they've given the possession away. 35-19, 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. The Sunshine Girls in the lead in this third quarter. Calypso Girls giving the possession away once again. Khadijah Williams, who came off in the first half, is back on the court.
Ooh.
And a poor pass from Beckford.
I would say a beautiful tip from Baptiste. She was running inside. The passers did not see her, and she got a beautiful outside arm tip to that one, and that's brilliant defense and excellent elevation from Baptiste.
Can I just say a poor pass? Because it was short, though. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it was short.
It was short, but as I said, the attacker did not see Baptiste coming in because of the angle she took towards the ball. So that's why they passed it that way, thinking that Fowler had the entire front space by herself. But it was brilliant defending.
36-19, that's a score in this third quarter. Sunshine Girls leading over the Calypso Girls. Khadijah Williams would be called for the contact, using her shoulder to her advantage, trying to gain that possession. Ball in the midcourt. George.
Ooh.
Taken away brilliantly by Beckford. She wants it back. She gets it back. To Williams, to Beckford, flying in the air, collecting, but called for stepping.
Unlucky. I thought that was a beautiful play. Khadijah floated that ball in the space, and it was a beautiful jump in from Shanice. I probably need to catch that and replay.
Well, deflected outside, just in front of the coach of the Sunshine Girls, Connie Francis. It will be in Trinidad's possession. 19-36 as the ball tipped on the post and collected by Noel in the first half. It was not to their advantage. In the second, it was to their liking.
The Calypso Girls had a 9th player on the court, or 8th or 9th player.
Oh, come on. Come on, it worked against them in that first half. And a long-range effort from Fowler, tipped inside of the shooting circle to Beckford. Oh, she takes a step back, hits the front of the rim, and rebounded by Trinidad. But it's stolen by Rochester.
By who?
Mrs. Rochester.
Mrs. Rochester, she's there. She's a senior player, and she's standing up for her team in that center court. And I love what I'm seeing from her thus far.
37-20, 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock in the Sunshine Series. Stolen. There are the Jamaicans, and Johnson falling over, but she is a tough cookie. She's back up on her feet. And the Jamaicans have given away the possession. No, they have not. The ball tipped off the hand of Green Noel. It will be the Sunshine Girls' possession inside or just outside their shooting circle.
I think the Jamaican girls, they are playing. They probably need to step it down a notch. They are playing fast, and they're allowing the Calypso Girls to get a lot of hands on the ball, so probably they need to take a step back some more and settle the play a little bit.
We didn't mention though that Allison, who started out in the goal attack position, was taken out, and Beckford is back in. Oh, floater from Beckford, finding Fowler, turning around is Fowler, converting is Fowler. 39-20, 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in this third quarter. Cassidy. A bounce pass brilliantly done by George. Finding McCollin, cutting from the right and converting. 39-21.
Sean, I don't know how that made it through there, but it did. And I'm sure the Calypso Girls are happy about that one.
That was a needle in a haystack.
It was. But hi, the Jamaicans go to Janil again, and they're on the scoreboard once again.
40-21, 2 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. Almost stolen by Harrison. Misses, I do must say.
Rochester.
Rochester.
Mrs. Rochester, she's on the money this game.
Good cut from George, lobbing to Noel. And moving away from the two defenders and connecting. Good movement from Noel.
That was a beautiful roll. That's a textbook move by the goal shooter, and it was rewarded. Shamira had a glimpse of it, and she tried to come in to get it, but Noel was strong, and she was confident going to the post and scoring that one.
Rochester in possession. looking for Fowler. Found Fowler. Moving to the right and connecting is Fowler to put Jamaica to 41. The Trinidad and Tobago 22. We have now 1 minute and 59 seconds left in this third quarter.
The Jamaicans in full flight, moving the ball quickly short the court, but there's what I spoke about earlier, Sean. They need to just take a step back and steady the ship. Now, it's a turnover. What can the Calypso girls do? Yes, it was replay called by the umpire.
That was a hard replay to call by the umpire. And another contact. Is that stepping over? There's a contact called on Beckford. So in possession, the Cassidy finding McCollin inside the shooting circle. Shovel pass to Noel. Could not control it. Seems like the ball had some heat on it.
Again, I don't want to lament on it, but this ball is so hard to control. That was a beautiful pass in the belly of Noel, but she was unable. She was unable to call it. That's big contest from Baptiste coming in, and another bad hands by Shanice Beckford. How often do we see that?
Steal brilliantly done by Sterling, and in one motion she found her captain Fowler under the rim, who converted 42-22. Less than a minute to go to complete this third quarter.
Defender's dream by Shamira Sterling. That's a mid-court intercept and a goal assist all in one. She'll be proud of that moment.
Collecting the play once more is Fowler. Converting once more is Fowler for the Sunshine Girls. 43-22. Under 30 seconds to go to complete the third quarter. George, a lob, but read well by Dehaney. She gathers the play for Jamaica.
Dehaney coming into the game with a well-timed intercept. 13 seconds on the clock. What can the Jamaicans do? They go straight into Fowler, Sean.
Under 10 seconds, she takes a shot, gathers a rebound. 5 seconds to go. She converts. 44-22. That's how the third quarter will end. 44-22. And that's it for the third quarter. The Jamaicans stepping away in this third quarter. Come on, Dale. The Sunshine Girls bubbling the hot pot, you may call it, but certainly a very good third quarter performance from the Connie Francis coached unit.
If you're not watching this game and you're just listening and you're wondering what happened, they were leading by 10 goals earlier and now it's out to 20. Janelle Fowler is your answer. The big unit of Janelle Fowler came on and she stood her authority underneath that net, and she's been accurate, she's been strong, and she's been the focal point for the Sunshine Girls team, and she has brought confidence, and the entire court has lifted since she came on.
Well, they tried Allison in that goal attack position. They started out the third quarter with Fowler in that goal shooter position, taking out Allison, putting her at the goal attack, taking out Beckford. However, I don't think Connie Francis was happy with the movement of the ball by Allison, so she took out Allison. I'm estimating here, she took out Allison and brought in back Beckford.
Yes, I think Beckford and Fowler is a more established connection, and when Janelle just came on with Allison out front, she had a few turnovers. She came on with a stepping call, then she spilled